Alright, so the situation is I'm abandoning ship for the night. Maybe 2 nights. There's going to be a record-breaking blizzard coming in, supposedly. High winds and 2 feet of snow or something like that. And I don't know if you see in the dark here, but the parking lot, all the spaces closer to the water, have all been evacuated because that's expected to be underwater tomorrow morning. So I'm going to go see what the lobby is like in the marina for the night. Yeah, sounds just wonderful. There's I see the light over there and those 2 boats. Neighbors over there, they're sticking it out for the night. They're going to stay aboard. They got a little more experience with this sort of thing than I do. Yeah. All right. Calm before the real weather hits. Still cold. Watching the boat, see how she's handling. It's still floating. It's a good sign. Alright, this is the last little bit I'm going to get before the wind really starts coming through. Looks like we're moving a lot less than this boat. Yeah, alright. I'm not even trying to get aboard. I've managed to... I've taken my shower for the morning, and I've been granted use of the hotel room for a quick shower. So, it's snowing again. It's actually quite beautiful now. The flakes are they're massive, absolutely massive. Just an hour or so ago, there were basically chunks of ice, and before then, there were like little tiny flurries. I've seen like about 6 different types of snow in this one snowstorm. It's crazy. It's really coming down right now, though. Alright, well, I suppose the big blizzard's done with, and not that much snow. So much wind, plus the guys at the marina came out here and shoveled in the middle of all this to clear the dock up at least once, so I can get down to the boat and check it out. I stayed in the marina and the lounge just in case, but it really wasn't as bad as the previous storm was, at least wind-wise. But there is casualties. A boat has gone down on the other side of the harbor and crashed in the dock, so I'm going to go take a look at that. Alright, so that's the excitement. That down there is supposed to be afloat, and over there, tied to that dock, it's obviously done some damage. It's broken that bit of the finger off. And it's the tide's going out, so I think it's probably going to lift up the dock. They're worried. They're going to go shut off the power to the dock. It's cold. Alright, here we are, low tide. Let's see how things are. You can see the dock is actually resting on the ground at the moment. This happens every once in a while. Sometimes even worse than this. I can see right through the piling. It's not good. It's low tide, so I guess it's pretty deep there. That thing's still fully under the water. It's crazy. Alright, we got a lovely new weather condition. It's called freezing rain. There's ice. And before I go out the door, I'm probably going to have to take some of the ice down so it doesn't give me a whack in the head. Hear it creaking. It's probably dangerous. Step out onto this stuff. A little bit of snow on top of the ice is making it a little less slick. That's nice. Oh, man. What a popsicle. Let's see what the dock is like this morning. At least the wind is not blowing, so I don't have to worry about it ripping off that door. Hasn't had any snow or rain last night. The first time in a while. This is what the harbor looks like when the ferries don't run. There's nothing to break up the ice. I gotta clean all that off so I can get to the lines. I'm hoping it would melt by now. Yeah, this is slick stuff. Do this one-handed. This ramp, when it's freezing rain, it's got a thin layer of ice. Over it, a thin layer of ice over it, and it's about yeah, I can't do that. Go around the long way. Ah, an icicle. Don't mind if I do. Oh, it's salty. Oh. Why is it salty? I get to see the locker room for the first and last time. Turn off the UV filter. Alright, so this is the locker room. Pretty much have it to myself. First and last time you're going to see it because tomorrow it's all being torn out. And they're going to redo it. And I'm going to be without a locker room for a month. So that'll be good. Come back from shower and morning activities, and the sun's hitting this ramp. It's really starting to melt. Can't tell you how ecstatically excited I am about this. Maybe my worst fear has been this ramp. Yeah. Well, if we're gonna have cold weather, this is the way to do it. It's nice, gentle, soft, relaxing snow. So much more calm than the freaking blizzard and everything else. Kind of nice actually, especially with the wind not blowing. It's not even that cold. Let's see here. Quite a bit of snow collecting. We got this guy who is very friendly. He hangs out underneath my boat. He'll come up to me, and I think he's always looking for food. How much snow you got on you, buddy? Hey, how's it going? I shall call him Skeeter. If it's a him. Probably not. Well, Skeeter it is either way. Yeah, you're a pretty little girl. Yeah, you come by the boat later and I'll feed you some bread. I didn't get here early enough to see this start up, but it looks like they're pulling the boat out of the water. That square box right there, yeah, that's the boat that sank. You see the square top of it. It's more like a houseboat or a shed on pontoons. But yeah, it's interesting. Got a pretty good operation here. Pretty big crane. Barge and tug. 2 tugs. Or, I guess a permanently affixed tug, I think. I'm not sure how that works. So we get a different shot. I didn't even see that, but that looks like there's some sort of oil floating or gas floating on the water. Coast Guard was here yesterday looking for an oil spill. Could have been from this thing.
That's not really her style. And they all got the same heartbeat, but hers is falling behind. Nothing in this world could ever bring them down. Yeah, they're invincible, and she's just in the background. And she says, I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. He sees them talking with a big smile, but they haven't got a clue.
There it is. That's them pulling her away now. Looks like they got it to stay floating. So if you're astute and watch it carefully, you might notice that there's a little bit missing to that boat. Actually, the whole second story is missing. What we originally saw earlier in the clip was what was smashed up against the docks was actually the second story, which had broken off from the first story, and that had floated over. They sort of towed that away rather early, and I never saw what happened to it. And the raising of this part of the boat took them a few weeks to get out here and actually do the refloating of the vessel. But anyways, that's all there is for this episode. It's sort of my least productive days in the dead of winter. Just sort of what life is like. But if you enjoyed it, you know, go ahead, subscribe, do all the regular YouTube stuff for me. Thanks. See you next time. There they go.